You see all these contradictions and it leaves you questioning. It just leaves you wondering, I don't even know what to eat anymore. I don't know. And it's super frustrating. It's really frustrating. And I have a very simple solution. So I saw something the other day that truly triggered me, and I really, really want to talk about it because I feel like it's not talked about enough. And this post that I saw, it said something about these are the fruits that you have to avoid because they raise your blood sugar and they do all these other things. And it just got me triggered because how many times do we go on the internet and one day we're seeing this food is good and then the next day we see this food is bad? I never have struggled with blood sugar issues, never. And I eat a lot of fruit. I love my mangoes. So when I saw that post about, oh no, you need to avoid eating mangoes, you need to avoid eating grapes, that information went one ear and out the other. Because if my body's not struggling with it currently and I'm feeling really good on it, I'm not going to eliminate that from my diet just because someone else is saying to do it. Now take it, if you do struggle with sugar and everything like that, then that requires looking at more closely and just adjusting the portions that you're eating. But if your body is really thriving on something and then you just go on the internet and you just see a random person saying, oh no, this is really bad, you shouldn't eat this. Don't go off of what other people say. Go off of what your body is telling you. And I'm telling you this because I went through a cycle of food fear. I'll be 30 next month, and starting in my early 20s, I really developed a fear of food, and my relationship with food was ruined because I was trying to live a more healthy lifestyle and I was already including more whole foods in my diet. I'm talking about fruits, vegetables, grains, some meat, some fish. I was including a wide array of balanced food. And then every single time I go on the internet, they're saying, no, this is not good. You need to eliminate this. You need to eliminate that. And it just left me saying, what in the world is left then? What is left? I mean, we're already surrounded by processed food everywhere. We already are. And now you're going to tell me that I can't eat this food that is unprocessed and that is already pure, already whole. And it ruined my relationship with food. And I want to reassure you, if you are feeling good in your body, and then you go on the internet, whatever, it might be Instagram, it might be TikTok, and you see someone saying, do not eat this, and it's already a unprocessed food. I'm not talking about processed food. I'm not talking about chips. I'm not talking about candy. I'm talking about already foods that are pure in its form, that are unprocessed. You go on the internet and you see someone saying, oh, no, don't eat that. And you're already feeling good in your body. Do not go off of what other people are saying. Go off of what your body is telling you. Your body is an experiment. It really is. And I have come so far in bettering my relationship with food, not based off what other people tell me, but based off of what my body is saying to me. So for myself, I mean, I do include some meat, but even in my last video, if you saw it, I had Panera bread, a chicken salad, and then fish for dinner with the family. And with my body let me know that next day, okay, you have to take a break from the meat and the fish. Take a break because I felt sluggish. I just felt different. I didn't feel like my best self. Now, some people, they can eat meat and fish in moderation every day and feel really good. For me, I have my periods where I will include some meat or I'll include some fish, but then my body will let me know, okay, let's slow down a little bit. Have a plant-based day or go a week plant-based or something like that. My body will let me know. So that doesn't mean, if you hear that doesn't mean that you say, oh, well, I have to do what Portia's doing in order to feel better, or I have to do everything that she's doing. This will save you so much. Now, there's nothing wrong if you're experiencing certain issues in your body and you see someone else on the internet, they might be going through a similar issue, and they say, okay, eliminate this food or try this. There's nothing wrong with experimenting and seeing, okay, let me see if my symptoms reduce because this person on the internet, they're going through something similar, and let me see if my symptoms reduce. Nothing wrong with doing that. Nothing wrong. I don't want to discredit the people who are going online and sharing information and sharing about their personal journey and how they feel better on this diet or that diet or doing this, that. But just experiment and go off of what your body is telling you. And don't let anybody make you think that you didn't do something right or you're not doing something right. I'm telling you, ever since really just finding freedom and listening to my body and not basing my decisions off of what other people are telling me, I feel so free. I feel so much better, and I don't feel a guilt about it. I just feel just so free and so open and just so willing to just go by what my body is telling me instead of what other people are saying. And it's really something. I mean, even with fruits. I mean, going back on the fruits. I always hear, like, I've heard people say, okay, buy as much organic food as you can. And in some instances, you want to buy organic, but if I'm in a place or if my budget that week is really tight, I'm not just going to starve myself because I see someone else on the internet saying you need to buy everything organic. If conventional produce is the only produce that's available to me right now and in my budget, I'm going to buy that. It's definitely better than buying McDonald's. So all of these things, I'm just telling you, this freedom that I found in just doing what's best for me and my life and my body, I feel so much better, and I promise that you will feel so much better as well. So please comment down below if this has resonated with you. I've definitely learned so much on this journey, and I look forward to just hearing what you all have to say down in the comments, because I'm really curious to just hear some other people's perspectives and opinions. So I hope everyone has a fabulous day today, and remember that your body will never lead you wrong.